Well, welcome back to Paul and Cooks. I am Nick Miles and I'm with Mark Odie here from Jack's Restaurant. Of course, we have made some delectable dishes today and we're going to continue our visitation of delectability. I guess that's a good way of looking at it. Finally, we're going to make the last dish of the day, which is our smoked salmon enchiladas.
Yep.
All right, what are the ingredients to go with this one, Mark?
Well, first of all, we're going to start out with a few 6-inch corn tortillas. We have about 4 ounces of smoked salmon here. You could use whatever kind of smoked fish you'd like, though, if you don't like salmon. And we have some thin sliced green onions and some cooked black beans. These are our house recipe, but you could use a can. You want to rinse them off, whichever, so it doesn't turn the enchilada filling into a kind of a muddy looking mess.
Okay.
And some shredded cheddar and jack cheese. That's going to be for the main filling for the enchilada.
It looks highly healthy until we get to about here.
Exactly.
Then we get to this end part again. Oh, look, it's Mark's famous full-thick cream.
That's right. This is going to be our base for our sauce, and this is going to be a chipotle cream sauce that we're going to put in. We're going to bake the enchiladas in them.
Okay.
And it's going to pretty much wreck any healthy aspects of the plate.
And so you have actually the chipotle sauce as well.
We have a pureed chipotle peppers here.
Just straight pureed chipotle?
Yep. It's just put it in the food processor and let it go. The smoother the better. We're going to start off by cooking the sauce so that it's ready to go for us by the time we get the rest of this into the oven. And we don't need very much here. We're just going to add a little bit of the cream to this. Yeah, but compared to the last dish, it's a fraction of the amount of cream. And to that, we're going to add you're going to add about 1 pureed pepper and about 1 teaspoon of the adobo that comes with it.
Okay.
Also, we're going to just let that reduce down. The liquid's going to cook out of the cream and thicken as a reduction. Before we soften up the tortillas, we're going to add our cheese mix, and we're going to add, we have 1 cup of rinsed black beans, and this is about 4 green onions worth. We're going to add about 3/4 of those. We're going to reserve a little bit for garnishing, and then we're going to add our smoked salmon.
Now, smoked salmon comes usually in a block or a slither, right?
Yeah, you want to have a hot smoked salmon for this. It would be kind of a waste to use a lock or anything like that. But there's smoked trout. Some of theirs is really good also with this. And now we're gonna mix this all up, and we're gonna want to kind of be aggressive with it and
notice you're kneading it a little bit.
Yeah, you want it to stick together. It'll make rolling the enchilada a lot easier. As far as the sauce goes, this is about what you're looking for here. You don't want it too thick, and you definitely don't want it too thin. We're going to soften up the corn tortillas here. And like I said, this is just very lightly warmed oil, and it doesn't take much at all, just enough to basically coat it. You want to toss it in there a little bit. Grab a decent-sized handful of the filling here. We're going to kind of press it into kind of a cylinder shape. You can want it about as big around as a 50-cent piece. And then we're going to place that onto the center of one of the tortillas, and we're going to start to roll it. Now, the idea here is that you're going to hold in the center of the mixture and push it towards the edge of the tortilla without pushing it out of the tortilla.
You've done this before, haven't you?
I've done a few of them. And you roll one like that. We're going to cover it with the sauce and just we're going to pop that in the oven and kind of let the sauce brown up a little bit, and then they'll be ready to eat.
Now, while we do that and get those ready to go in the oven, we will be back after taking a quick look at our mixology segment for this week. Well, in our mixology segment this week, we're with Summer from the Hot Seat, and you have a drink to show us how to make. What are we going to make today?
I'm doing the Marion Berry Diamond Tap. A wonderful drink, a little bit on the sweet side. Take about a teaspoon of sugar here, maybe a touch more. You want to throw a good portion of lemon in there, which, I don't know, 4 to 5 slices. Where are we at? A little ice on top. We're going to muddle this. Smash it. Take your Mary and Berry vodka. 2.5 ounces, touch more, always makes it better. Throw the rest of the ice here on top. And we're going to do soda water, little lemon lime soda, cranberry juice for color, and you have yourself a Dimetap.
Now, while I take a look at this and see exactly how it's put together, you can go to our website, portlandcookstv.com, and get the mixology recipe. And of course, our mixology, as everything else on the show, is on our website at portlandcookstv.com with Mark Odie from Jack's Restaurant. And we looks like we're almost ready to pull our smoked salmon enchiladas out of the oven. So why don't you do that, Mark?
All right.
Of course, the smell filling the studio here is absolutely fantastic. That rich smoked salmon mixed with the cheese and the cream. And look at that. Piping hot and sizzling. When Portland Cooks returns, we're going to serve up everything we've cooked today on our Portland Cooks table, and we'll let the crew have a taste of everything that goes on in our kitchen when we come back.